everyone, it's your girl Beauty87 here, and today we're going to do a cute little palette mashup using the Jackie, Aina, and Amrezy ABH collab palettes. So, see, what did I take out of each palette? I took Big Wig and Pinker out of Jackie's palette, and then I took, well, mostly shades out of Amrezy's palette just because I really like, I was really going for a more like pinky purpley type, purpley type blue vibes. Of course, I had to use the blue Leo, and then I used this color. I used Barb, and then I used Anastasia. Oh, and I think, did I point and say I used this one? Because I used this one too. So let's go ahead and get started. Now, I know Amrezy's palette is still being sold. I don't know if Jackie's is. I know Jackie's was sold out when I looked on ABH's website just now, and I don't know if it means it's gonna come back in stock or if hers is done for good. But yeah, I really like Jackie's palette, so any excuse I can use to bust it out, I'm like, yeah, bust it. So I went ahead and bust it on out real quick, and I'm just taking Big Wig, which is the dark purple shade in here. I'm gonna start blending it out with my Refer 13. This is one of my favorite brushes, Refer 13, Refer 14. I'm not really that big on the Refer 15. I think that's like the bigger one. I just prefer smaller ones to get like in the creases of my eye like this. So I prefer the smaller ones. And I heard they're supposed to be having a sale in October. So I'm like, yes, I will be buying more of this brush right here, along with like more of the face brushes. Because not that my synthetic brushes don't work well, but I do seem to prefer animal hair brushes from time to time. So it's like I like to have a good balance. Plus, y'all know sometimes I try to do 4, 5, and 6 eye looks in one sitting. And who want to stop and like try to wash brushes and wait for them to dry in between. Because it's like I feel like I lose my motivation in. So when I have like 2 or 3 of my favorite brush, or at least have a couple of my favorite brush at each place I go, then I'm, you know, happier with that. Because it's like I can get more looks done at one time and then they can sit and dry. Not that eye brushes take that long to dry. Look at my ashy hands, y'all. It's from washing brushes. See, I wash my brushes when I get done. So that's when my hands, I feel like I always be ashy when I come on camera. Because I had washed all these brushes once before I, you know, start. Because I already filmed, I already did this eye look once. But I did it so I could make sure I got my thumbnail pictures taken. So what I do now is on Fridays, like Friday afternoon, I'll try to get up around like 3 o'clock in the afternoon. So like from 3 to 5, I can, you know, before the sun starts going down, I can take my pictures for the thumbnail. And then at night, I just come in the kitchen when everyone goes to bed and, you know, make my thumbnail, make my videos. And that way I don't have to worry about trying to sit in the corner of the kitchen and try to take a halfway decent thumbnail, even though it looks like, you know, trash. Like a couple of eye looks I ended up redoing just because I thought the thumbnails looked like trash. So I was like, I might as well just do the thumbnail pictures on Fridays and then just film Friday night and just have to wash brushes twice. But it's like, at least I don't have to worry about, excuse me, what I'm going to use as the thumbnail pictures. So from now on, I think I'm going to like handle it that way so that way I don't have to worry about that whole situation, because I hate doing that. Okay, that looks blended out nice and neat. Okay, so I'm not going to do lower lash line work like I did in the picture. I just showed you all the colors I used in the picture. Because in the picture, I put Big Wig on the lower lash line. And then I dusted this Simsa shade on the lower lash line too. But we ain't going to do that in this video. Because like I said, it's like, well, I said in the other video, it's like 9:30, close to 10 o'clock at night. And I ain't going nowhere. And I still got like 2 other palette looks to do. But like I said, I'm only going to do one because I'm trying to, you know, pace myself here. So we're going to go in with the shade Leo now, which is the one, of course, I put on the lid because we all know I love a blue. So I put Leo on the lid. Then we put Anastasia and Barb in the inner corner. And that's going to be the lid. Oh, wait, no. I'm sorry. I almost forgot. I got to blend Pinker over the top of the eye. So I thought I had all my brushes out, but no. But the good thing is I only had to grab one. I didn't have to do a whole lot. So we're going to take the shade Pinker and dust it over Big Wig. Start digging in. just dusting lightly. So yeah, I was thinking about getting an Apple Watch because I saw on Amazon they only $170 for the one I want, which is, well, I mean, like, I just want a new one. I have a generation 1 and they on like, well, they on like 6 or 7 or something like that. So I'm like, yeah, I need to catch up. So I'm thinking like for Christmas, I'm gonna get the Adriangameover, my 1, and he can sync it to his 7, and then I'm gonna get the 3 and make sure it syncs to my 11 Pro I have, because I'm like, if it ain't gonna sync to my phone, ain't no point in it being here. But I heard the new ones have like their own phone line, which I think is kind of cool, because it's like if you lose your phone, at least you'll have like a phone. But then to me, it's like, is that a whole nother phone bill, or is that just gonna be added to the phone bill I already have? That's something I'm concerned about. But yeah, we just blended it out all nice and sweet. Yeah, I'm liking the way that blend looks. Nice little blend there. So we're gonna take this clean brush now and just go over the top of it to make sure everything is nice and blended and smoothed out before we go into the lid shade, which of course is the blue shade Leah. It sounds like everybody in my house is going to bed because I don't hear the TV on in the living room at all. So I don't know if my mom just left my grandma in the living room, or if, you know, she made her go to bed, or what happened with that. I'm going to go check a little bit later and see. Okay, the only thing about this blue, y'all, it gives hella fallout on my face. Like every time I use it, I swear. Because when I used it the first time, I had a whole bunch of blue fallout on this side of my face. So I'm hoping it don't give me too bad a fallout. I'm trying to decide if I'm going to take me a nice hot shower and then go to bed. Because I'm like, I know I need to wash all this makeup off my face, but I showered like this morning. So I'm like, I don't feel like I need to shower before I go to bed too. Because I got all the dirt and gunk off of me from the day. And all I did was like, you know, slept on my couch most of the day. Because I make Adriangameover go in the room and like do all his Zoom calls. Because I don't want him to be disturbed. And the sunroom in our house isn't insulated. So, you know, it was an addition onto the house. So I don't want him sitting out there, especially since it's getting to be fall and it's cool outside. It's actually that door you see over there in the corner. That's the door to the sunroom of my house. So it's cold in there in the wintertime, but that's why I have my computer set up. But I made sure his dad got him a laptop because I was like, I don't want him in there in the wintertime. Like he was in there in March trying to do his homework and his schoolwork, because, you know, e-learning started like in the beginning of spring of this year due to the virus. So I couldn't have him back there this winter since I knew it was still going to be continued on. So I made sure that I took provisions so that he got a laptop, because I had bought one for myself just in case his dad couldn't get him one in time, because I wanted him to have one. So we're going to take the color Anastasia and start with that. But it turned out his dad ended up getting him one like I'd asked him to. So I was like, perfect. So I just have a laptop now. And then when we move, hopefully next year, fingers crossed, I've been praying about getting like a house that we can, you know, leave the laptop with my mom and I'll just use a desktop. Because I honestly prefer a desktop over a laptop. I know I'm a weirdo. It's fine. I'll be the weirdo. But like, you know, since Adrian has his own laptop, I have my desktop. And my mom's computer died a while ago because I was using it a lot. So I was like, I'll just repay her back by giving her an upgraded version, because the one I have now is like one of those fold overs, the touch screen and all that. And it has Excel on it. And my mom runs a little business on Amazon selling books or whatever. So she needs the Excel more than I do. Okay, y'all. So this is the finished eye look. I know it looks really similar to the Kaleidos throwback, even though it's not Thursday. You don't have to tell me, girl. I know. But see, what happened was, y'all know it's just certain color combinations I love and I like use a lot. I'm sorry, I'm not that creative. We've been through this before. Not to mention, I'm usually working on very little sleep. So it's like if you end up with the same look, it's fine by me because I love that color combination. I hope it's fine by you because y'all know I was sleep deprived, and that means I didn't have any creative juices flowing. I barely had creative juices to get up and make a video. But alas, I do it every weekend. So I like force myself to get up at like 12 o'clock in the afternoon and film till about like 5. And then if I have to do a check-in, I might take a nap, and then I'll get up at like 8 and give y'all the update on that. And I'll still go out and like try to run errands and stuff, so you can actually get wear tests of things outside. So I mean, I still be trying to do all I can, even though I already have all this other stuff going on. So that's why I be like, please don't judge the eye look, because you know, I just, it was a long week every week. Okay. But anyway, this is the finished eye look using the ABH and Jackie Aina and ABH and Amrezy palettes. I hope you all enjoyed this video. Remember, y'all are diamonds. I'll catch you guys in the next one. Bye.